welcome back to Budget Boulevard, and I am here for another cash stuffing. Today we're going to be stuffing check number 5 of March, and the total amount we had was actually $940, I believe. 70 went to gas for my husband's car and mine, and then 500 went to our car. I know that I said in the last video that we are trying to put extra money towards our car payment so we can get it done quicker. So we do have a SUV and then my husband's car, and my husband's car is paid off, so we're only trying to pay off the SUV. So we are going to try to put extra money towards that. I did just go ahead and deposit that to my bills account to make the extra payment instead of taking it out and then depositing it back in, because I am going to make that payment like today or tomorrow. So this is just going to be groceries, our church giving, like our tithe and offering, and our sinking funds, our envelopes. So we're gonna start it off with our wallet. Oh. Okay, so coin, I don't know. Okay, we do have coin. I was not even sure if we had any coin. We have very little, but it's fine. Every little adds up. And then receipts, we do have a good chunk, so we are going to add those to Fetch. And remember, my code is in the description below. So if you are interested in getting the Fetch app, what you do is every time you have a receipt, you scan it and upload it, and that will go and give you points. And once you get a certain amount of points, it qualifies for gift cards. If you use Starbucks gift card, Target gift cards, Amazon gift cards through there, it's awesome. You have a lot of variety. I also use Upside, but that I use for gas. So you use your debit card, you go and you pump gas at the gas stations in the list, and you get money back, and that money you can cash out as well. So we're going to start with groceries. I still have not put in the labels. Groceries will be getting $100. Okay. Eating out will get 20 and 2 cents. Fellowship will not get anything because we're going to use from the grocery amount. We actually won't need a full 100 for groceries, but we are having a event at the lake with our church, and we're going to take out what we need from there. Give is our offering and tithe. So tithe is 120. We're going to do 20 in offering, so it's going to be 140. 120, 30, 40. And our tithe is 10% of what we make goes to the church, and offering is just any extra you want to give. And it just really depends on just the week or what we're feeling at the moment, how much we give. So as I stuff, I wanted to talk to you guys about my cash journey, because I was talking to some people about it, and I was like, you know what, I haven't really shared on my journey. Housing or house maintenance is going to get $5. So now we have 50, 60, 5, 66, 67, 68, 69. 69 in house maintenance. 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. So the way that I started was because we had 2 cars, my SUV and my husband's car we were paying off. We had over $4,000 worth of credit card debt, and we were sick and tired of being sick and tired all the time. Car is getting 15 because we are trying to do some work on it. Well, it doesn't need work specifically. We just want to do the alignment on our SUV. We haven't done it, and it's just kind of going sideways a little bit when we drive. It kind of does its own thing, so we want to get the alignment done. So 50, 65, 75. 75 now in car maintenance. And yeah, so we had all that debt. We're not going to do month ahead. So month ahead is what I was putting in to get a month ahead. We already are a month ahead. And then I was using this to put into our getting ahead on our car, but we're just going to take this off actually. And I'm going to work on it once we already pay off our car. So we're going to put this in probably a low priority binder or just take it out for now. Date night is getting 5, so we can have 20 now. Yep, 10, 15, 20. So we had all that debt. We were tired of being sick and tired. Our pastor and his wife gave us this book, Dave Ramsey, Total Money Makeover. I read it and oh my gosh, it changed my life. Everything he was saying, I was feeling, I was living. Oh, conference is not getting anything this week. We are just needing to put more towards car maintenance, so we're skipping on this one, and vacation. Family fun is getting $5. So now we have 50, 70, 85, 90. Yeah, so we were sick and tired of being sick and tired, and we read that book and it was amazing. Everything that we were going through was when we were reading. Like, we were going through being frustrated, we were going through just, you know, going broke pretty much, and we were like, oh, I'm gonna go to low priority next. So we were like, we need to change, something has to change. So we started going bare bones, which bare bones method is when you pretty much only live on what you need. So groceries was mainly rice and beans, and sometimes we would add chicken and things like that so we could save up on groceries. We started using wipes instead of toilet paper, and now we just stick to wipes because it feels so much better anyway. It was probably TMI, but that's the truth. Water, we used to have water bottles because the water in Texas is not the best. So we had to use water bottles. We ended up going from that to buying a Primo. We invested in one of those Primo water dispensers, and so we can just do that instead. Yeah, we really, we were really trying to turn our lives around. Costco is getting 5. So now we have 20, 30, 40, right? Yeah, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. 44 in Costco. And yeah, so we were like, okay, we gotta get it together, and we were doing everything we could to save money. And then when the stimulus checks came in, we just put all those aside, and with that money and money we saved up, we paid off my husband's car. Birthdays, let me see. Okay, birthdays is not getting anything this check. Gifts is not getting anything either. Clothes will get 10. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so we ended up doing that, and we paid off his car. We still owed almost 12,000, 110, and we were able to pay it off thanks to God, first of all, helping us, because Dave Ramsey is a blessing. He went through a lot, and he made everything like seem a lot easier than what it is. Health is getting 15. So now health has 150, 70, 80, 90, 200. And that was just so helpful. So we ended up going through that process of reading the book, following the steps, going bare bones. Miscellaneous is not getting anything. And I will actually be moving it to the end of the binder. And then Christmas will get 15. So we paid off that, and then little by little, when my husband left his job, they gave him his 401k. They couldn't roll it over, so we used that to pay part of the credit cards, and the rest was more savings. And then yeah, little by little, with just savings, we just paid off all the credit cards. So now Christmas has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100. And we got out of most of our debt. So the only thing we owe is our house and our car, or the SUV. And we're really trying to pay off the SUV as well. Shopping gets 15. Oh no, sorry. Shopping doesn't get anything. Holidays gets 5. There we go. So that's how it went. 100, 10, 20. 120 in holidays. That's how it went for us. And now we kind of paused on just paying off our SUV because we had our baby. I went through midwifery when I had her, so we had a huge expense of paying her off, which we had the money for, thank God, but just it was a huge expense. And then things happened now and here and then where we had to pay things off, or appliances breaking, different things happening. So we just weren't able to save as much as we wanted to, but we did have enough to pay off my midwife, which was a blessing. And now we're starting to go back hardcore on paying off our SUV. So things are going to happen always. You are going to have times where you can't put as much as you want to put into certain things, but it's okay. Like, it's okay to be frustrated. Oh, why am I opening this? It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to feel like you're struggling. It's normal when you're doing this budgeting system. And like I said, I like to do cash just because having a debit card, even when I was budgeting, it just was not working out for me. But there are other ways. I was hearing of credit unions where you can add like different accounts. So you can have like online envelopes. You can open multiple accounts. Like, there are ways that people can do what I'm doing without cash, but I just prefer cash. And my husband is getting 10. Oh no, he's getting 5. No, he's getting 10. Okay. I don't know why I was off. Okay, so 55, 60. Yeah, so that was pretty much how we landed here. So I started with regular white envelopes and then started buying 1 binder, then 2 binders, then 3. And now I'm where I'm at. And I am getting 10, so now I have 30. So all in all, it is a process. It does take time. It is not meant for patient people at all, but I will say it's totally worth it. My son gets 5, so now he has 55. He also has a savings account, so this is just what he has cash. Once the accounts reach over a certain amount, I do deposit the money. And then my daughter gets 5. She does have placeholders, so she has 2,000, 50, 75. So yeah, once you get to, you know, this place, it's great and all, but it does take a while. After we pay off our SUV, or even a little bit before, that's it for this, for all the binders. After we pay off our SUV, we are looking to starting to see about investing. But that is not something we're going to do soon, at least not for us. Maybe we'll put our daughter's money in investing, just because, like I said, we're really trying to focus on paying off our SUV. And this has been hard. We've been through a lot of, you know, even arguments, frustrations, feeling like we don't have enough. But honestly, God has always supplied for us, and He can do that for you too. So I will say, just if you have a relationship with God, and even if you don't, just pray like, God, I just need your help. Like, I need you to help me because my finances are a mess, or I'm in debt, or whatever the case. And somehow He will make stuff starting to work out. I've told this to 2 other friends that I'm working on their budget with, and their finances have improved so much in so little, and they've just been really doing the same thing I've been doing. And I'm not saying I have the secret recipe for financial freedom, but if you really want something, you will work at it. It's kind of like this guy that was saying, when you first wake up, what do? Do you look at your Instagram, at your YouTube? Like, what is it that you do as soon as you wake up? He's like, when you have a goal of losing weight, what do people do when they first wake up? Or what do doctors tell them to do? Weigh yourself. Weigh yourself every morning. If your goal is to be 150 and you weigh yourself and you're weighing 200 in the morning, that's going to really discourage you from going out to eat donuts for breakfast or things like that. It's going to get you on that mindset of, okay, I'm still at 200. I need 50 pounds to lose 50 pounds. And it kind of gets that mind started. So he was saying, like, check your account every morning. If you have all these credit cards, check your balances, check all this stuff to encourage you from, hey, let's go out to eat lunch. Hey, this place is having a special at makeup sale, or Target's having a sale, or whatever the case. Yes, but I checked my credit cards and I owe way too much and I don't even have enough to pay them off with my account. So obviously I can't afford to go out right now. And it is hard. That's the hardest thing, is saying no to things. At least that was the hardest thing to me. When people would invite me out to eat, offer coffee, I didn't want to seem like I didn't have money, but I really didn't have the money for it. Or if I did, I preferred putting it towards other things like my debt. So I would say no. And that was the hardest thing. But once you get into that pattern of saying no, you'll feel so much better. Well, that was it for today. I hope y'all are having a great week. I hope y'all enjoy your weekend. I'm about to go enjoy mine with my family, and y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.